What's up, everybody? I'm Mason, aka Almost Money, with some new funny. Today we're talking about bicycles. When I was about 12 years old, I was on a camping trip, and we were riding our bikes. Me, brother, cousins, my grandfather. We're riding our bikes from the camper site deal, whatever you want to call it, to the lake to go swimming, bullshit, whatever. Well, we get there riding. We're on the way, and we're all riding without our handlebars. We're just riding along, cruising, no handlebars. Way before the song. But I'm trying to. I'm like, man, this is kind of cool, but it's not really that cool. What else can I do? Well, I'm wearing this muscle shirt, kind of like tank top thing or whatever you want to call it, and I'm like, man, if I can ride without my handlebars for a good 12 seconds, I could probably take this. I could probably take this thing off. Sure, no, that's how my brain works. I don't really think about it. I just do it. I'm looking and I can see the other campers are looking at me and I'm like, man, this is my glory. This is my chance. Sure enough, I'm going, managed to pull that thing off. I mean, it was amazing. And I'm kind of like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. And I grabbed the steering wheel, and I'm going and everybody's like, whoa, you seen that kid just took off his t-shirt while he was riding his bike? It was amazing. And my cousin was like, oh yeah, put it back on. Okay, motherfucker, I'll put it back on. Well, here's the thing about muscle shirts, especially when you're riding a bike. It's a little bit easier to just grab a strap and just pull that mother off than putting it back on. Well, I get it on, and about halfway through, while I'm squeezing my head through the hole, like I thought I was going down, managed to save myself, and I'm just barely put one hand on the handlebars and took it back off, and like, oh yeah, check me out, I'm the man. And by now, people are like, oh yeah, like this is just I'm on cloud nine, and it's like, do it again. Oh, you want to see it again? Oh yeah, I went to take this thing off, and I hit a pine cone or something. But as I was about halfway through, kank, the steering wheel turns to the side, locks, and I'm going forward, but I'm not going fast enough, and I'm kind of a chubby kid. I'm not flying all the way. I'm in a rolling ball with me and the bike just. My grandfather comes running over, like, he's worried. He's like, man, is the bike going to be okay? Is the bike okay? It's just stuck in my shirt. That's not even the best one. Best one is a couple years after that, getting to the age 14, 15, start being able to work, make my own money, working for my grandfather. Got a little seafood market doing stuff seafood markets do. Won't get into it. Well, I'm working after school and I'm working on the weekends. And this is when you're young, so you still want to go to work. Your food and shelter and clothes is all taken care of, and you just buy the things you really want. Like games, whatever, some doobies, whatever you want. Well, we go to the mall every Sunday as a family, basically with my grandparents and me and my brother and cousins. Like almost every Sunday, we'd go to the mall. Papa would be in Sears looking at riding lawnmowers all the time. He never even bought one. He just knew everything about it. He would tell other guys like he's not even wearing Sears clothes. He's like, yeah, no, partner, you don't want that lawnmower, man. It only got a radius about 24 inches, man. You're gonna need way more than that. I know you got about 2, 3, 4, 5 acres, man. You're gonna need way more than that, partner. You're gonna need way more than that. My grandfather doesn't talk like that, but he was telling them what to not buy. He's like, you don't want that wrench set because your dumbass grandkids gonna leave it outside. But I'm gonna tell, hey, it's gonna get all rusted up. I'm gonna break on you. Be back here in 2 months. Bringing that whatever. Anyway, while he's doing that, I'm looking every time we go at this bike. I mean, this freaking bike is like. You ever seen Pee Wee Herman? How he felt about his bike? This I felt about this bike. It was amazing. I mean, this thing had like shocks on the side of it. It was weird. It had like big springs on the side of the tires. Like it was just amazing. It had like aerodynamic looking. It was even cool, bright, like gray, shiny, blue, red colors. I mean, it was just an amazing bike. I worked my ass off for a while, and I finally get enough money for this fucking bike. We go there, and I'm walking in there, big dick energy to the fullest. I'm about to buy this bike. Walk in there, Get it. Tell the guy like, hey, come here, Jack, pull it down, and I'm like, I'm gonna ride this thing to the counter. Like, it's awesome. Get there, I give him the money, and I don't even think I had enough. I think it was like, because I'm a kid. The paper said $207, whatever it was. Here's $207, and the guy's like, nah, it's gonna be 227.83, and I'm, where the hell you get that? That's false advertising. And he's like, taxes. I'm like, taxes? What are taxes? I look at what are taxes, Grandpa? He's like, we don't have the time right now. So anyway, we go home. I wanted to ride the bike home, but it just wasn't feasible. We get back, and I'm riding this thing, and I'm testing out these shocks, these springs it's got on it. Man, my big ass is doing wheelies, bunny hops, bro. I felt like the king riding this bike. I'm riding along the cement trail that went from my grandparents' house to where I grew up at my house. Man, I'm just back and forth riding wheelies, riding wheelies. My cousins and my brother is like, when are we gonna get our turn? They're like, Mama, y'all got y'all shitty bikes. I work for mine, So they're getting kind of pissed off. I'm riding back and riding these wheelies and doing these bunny hops. Well, I'm coming back one instance, and I just pop this thing up, like kind of push down on the springs and pop up, and I come up like real high. I mean, I'm Travis Pastrana. This the like under the steering wheel, the handlebars, not the steering wheel, under the handlebar just broke off, just fell off. So I'm like, oh crap, the front tire and everything just broke. And you know how gravity works. Newton or whoever came up with that theory, you drop an apple. Well, my big ass head is coming to this concrete way faster than I wanted to. Messed up. Like just and my cousins and my brothers are laughing at me because I've been doing this all back and forth. My grandpa walks over, is like, yeah, I don't think that bike's gonna be okay.